All right, welcome back to Idiots in Cars. Seems like people enjoy this subreddit, even though it just hurts me so much every time I go through it. It makes me so very mad, but we're gonna do it anyway. And also, Kane merch at represent.com/CaptainSparkles if you have any interest in that. We'll start off with 19 Monkey See, Monkey Do. So are you making a left turn in the oncoming traffic? Because that's not what you're supposed to do at all. You see there's a double yellow line there, and you're not supposed to cross that because that gets you into a head-on collision. So just because somebody else is doing it, probably don't do it yourself. I mean, at least in this situation, they're probably stopped, I hope. And that truck isn't just bearing down on them like, what the hell are you guys doing? And then what's going to happen here is that car in front is going to begin making the turn in front of probably another car coming. And then they're going to have nowhere to go because this car is going to be obstructing this lane. And then we're going to have the Nissan here that's obstructing the other lane. He's just going to be like, I literally cannot avoid cars because there's two of you blocking both lanes of my direction, you idiots. Possibly trying to scam the driver, until they notice the dash cam. Oh God, it's gonna be like someone jumps out in front of the car or something. Or, oh, are they gonna reverse into it? Okay, why? God dang it. Insurance scams are something that I'm actually like really scared of. It's part of why I have a dash cam. But like, what's the point? You're in a massive, you probably don't even own that car. It's like your utility companies or something like that. Really? How dare you run into me? Wait, yeah, why are they like, they look so smug and then inspect the dude's just walking by all nonchalantly with his coffee like, hey, you idiot, you just hit me? How could you point out the dash cam? No, see, in that case, I wouldn't point out the dash cam because it's just, as I've said before, I just have this dream that one day I'd be able to like get someone on perjury in court, even though I'm pretty sure that in discovery during the trial they'd be made aware that I have dash cam footage, and then they wouldn't be gotten on perjury, unfortunately. But God, I can only dream, even though I really wouldn't want to go through that hassle. Still though, I can dream, okay? But insurance scams are so scary because unless you have dash cam, it's just like, what can you do about it? Thank God for the shoulder. Oh boy, is someone about to try to make up? Why is the truck there? Oh my God. I thought someone was going to be trying to pass the truck, not the truck is trying to pass itself. I wonder if the truck was out of control. I feel like it had to have been. That must have been an incline and the truck like lost its brakes or something. That's the only thing I could possibly think of. And that was a turn, and so the only way the truck could make that turn is by going wide on it. And, whoo, that's terrifying. I want to believe that there was some sort of mechanical failure and it wasn't that the truck driver was just driving on the wrong side of the road for no reason, because generally truck drivers are like the better of the bunch. That is their job, is to drive, and so they're gonna usually be better than other people. That would be, God, can you imagine being in a truck going down a hill and losing your brakes? That's just freaking horrifying. How does this even happen? Okay, making a left turn. Are you about to, okay, who's gonna, what? Is that a police officer, like, right there? Is that really a police officer right there that's getting out of their car to do something else, and then it's just like, did that really just happen in front of me? Really? Well, I guess that's a pretty cut and dry case right there. Case closed, officer. This is how my idiot coworker rolled into work. See, I've never lived in a snowy environment, but even I know that that is super duper hazardous. And that, like, if you drive like that, even if you can see out of the front of your car, which, like, barely, what are you doing? You have a mound of snow on the hood of your car. Anyway, ignoring that part, even if you can see, like, chunks of snow can fly off of your car and break someone's windshield behind you. You obviously live in a snowy environment. You should know this. How I know this? Like, how can I know this and you not know it? It doesn't make any sense. Don't do that. I've seen videos of people having their windshields broken because some stupid person is driving with a snowstorm on their car. Good form, but too much splash on the entry. 6 out of 10. Wow. Oh, they landed it. Oh my God. I don't know if I've seen this one before or if I've just seen another thing like it. But it's just, you know, everyone has always looked at one of those roundabouts and been like, what if I just did real life Grand Theft Auto for a moment here? We've all had that thought go through our head. Very few of us have acted on it, but this guy decided that it was time to act on it. And wow, did that play out incredibly. I mean, I could see someone doing that on a motorcycle and maybe actually being able to land it right away, no damage to the bike. Although that lip on there looks a little bit dangerous, but I don't know, on a dirt bike, you could probably get that. Also, that's totally a quarter pipe in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You just, you know, you'd be doing airs out of that. Oh, this thing is made, this is an obstacle made from a video game taken into real life, and how can you resist it? Mother to son on motorcycle. Drive safe, watch out for idiots. Turns out mom was the idiot. All right, see ya, love you, we'll talk more. Drive safe, yep. Watch out for idiots. Okay, wait, is mom about to run into her son? Nice. Well, hopefully you're okay. Oh my God, Jacob. Forking fork. Can you imagine if, like, you just, the first time you get, I don't know if this is the first time the person is riding or not, but your mom rear ends you. Man. I guess, you know, better to have it be someone you know, even if it's just incredibly dumb, but maybe then it's hard because you want to get mad, but you're not allowed to get mad because it's your mom. Thanks, mom. Maybe it was all to just teach him a lesson. Like, hey, this could be worse. That's what the top comment says. You know, maybe the plan was, this is really unsafe. I've got to get him off the bike while it's early on. Instill the fear in him, and then he'll never ride again, and then I won't have to worry about him 24/7. It was all an elaborate plot by the mom. Idiot in a bus. Oh, see, oh God, this was happening. This happened to me. I swear to God, dude, this happened to me like a few weeks ago. It was just a bus like driving in the wrong lane. Wait, what are you doing though? Oh my God, dude. Oh God, that's so scary. I've also never seen a road that's laid out in this fashion. Oh, because I didn't say anything, Alexa, stop. Sorry, I had to get real serious. I was like really confused with the layout of the road, and then I realized, oh, it's a country where you drive on the left and not the right. Now this makes so much more sense. It's not a 2-lane road, it's just the buses. Wow, never mind. This is way worse than what happened to me the other week. Not even comparable. Holy crap, is the bus trying to pull a pass on the cars? What are you doing? Did you forget what you're driving? And you probably have like passengers and all. Oh my God. Maybe they forgot that they were in a country that drives on the left and they were like having them. Wow. I don't know. Jackass nearly hits biker. All right, well, this is Juke and watermarked, so we will be getting claimed. I like the quick reaction there. He's like, yep, this happens regularly. Just moves over to the side, flips him off. He's like, yeah, all right, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Good job. Good job passing in a no passing zone. Right around a blind corner. That's always definitely the best place to do your passing. Appreciate it. It's so nonchalant. Like, a dude's so used to that happening. Probably drives this road as like a, Saturday, Sunday weekend drive kind of thing. In the mornings, get up, go with some friends or meet some friends up at wherever the cafe is at the end of the route. And then it's just one of those kinds of roads where people do that at the wrong places. Driver mistakes a footbridge for an overpass? Man, that's a real bruise to the ego right there. Like, how many steps do you have to go through before you're like, this is the weirdest engineered overpass I've ever been on in my life. That's a really sharp turn up there. How are any cars supposed to make that turn? Really poor engineering. Also, Why did I have to drive over a curb and over a grassy field and then take a really sharp 90-degree turn surrounded by these really tall fences? And it's like just barely wider than my car. I couldn't even get out if I wanted to. This is the dumbest design ever. I can't believe that they made this thing. Like, you had to go through so many different checks and not realize that something was off to get to this point. Imagine being one of the like tow workers who have to winch the car out of there. Just like, how did you make it to that point before realizing that maybe this isn't for cars? When you realize it's not a real monster truck. Oh, okay, well, that looks totaled. Oops. Yeah, it usually helps when you don't just run like straight into a wall. It also helps when the tires are bigger than the thing that you're trying to get over. Like if you go and look at a monster truck rally, the tires they're a lot, like those are big tires. The monster truck tires are even bigger to like another order of magnitude. But I think they bent the frame of the car. I think that's toast. Just, ouch. That's a real bummer right there. People really suck. Oh boy, what we got going on here. Okay, so you're making a right turn on a green. That looks good. He's making a left turn. And okay, so I was like, I don't actually know what the rule is about assuming there are 2 lanes in the road that you're turning left into or making a right onto. Like, obviously the person making the right turn has the right of way, but I don't know what the rule, like assuming that everyone making the right turn follows and just goes into the first lane, I think you can kind of be cohesive. If you're making the left turn, don't just cut the person off who's going right, because they do have the right of way. Like, seriously? How are you just... God dang it. You're giving left turners a bad name, all right? Because I have to do this, and then I do occasionally see someone who cuts off the person who's turning right, and I'm like, God dang it, don't do that. You can't, it's not your right of way, it's theirs, but you have the other lane, just go into that. Sorry, it hits close to home, because I deal with that exact situation every day. This guy wasn't gonna let his car get towed away. Are you actually just gonna reverse off of that? Because it works better in the movies than it does in real life, and also not really in just compact sedans. It's a bit of a drop there. Are you about to reverse off the thing? I want you to. I want you, yep, oh, you're gonna, with the door open, no less. All right. I mean, you ended the recording a little bit too soon there. I really wanted to see him drive off, but impressive. Wow. I feel like it would be more expensive to get that fixed than to pay the fine, but sure thing, man. Whatever works for you. Jesus Christ. I mean, if I were the tow truck driver, I'd be like, all right, I mean, you just did worse than if you just let me take the car, but okay. I mean, yeah, take that damage and go. Guy accidentally steps on accelerator in the car wash. Oh boy. Oh God. Is this one of those situations where it's someone who's like, Jesus. Oh, wow. Well, at least he didn't hit anyone. I'm sure he did a lot of damage to the car wash, and that kind of sucks. But that could have gone a lot worse. Probably there were no other cars in the car wash. He got stopped by a barricade before he hit the road. The stars kind of aligned for that one. Wow. Let me just squeeze in here. Alrighty. Well, that was far more dramatic than I was anticipating. I just feel like no exit is worth that. You can take the next one. It's not the end of the world. Car seat falls from car with toddler strapped into seat. Wow. Down. Okay. Kiddo looks okay. Meanwhile, they just keep driving. What the hell? The door, did the door close because they stopped and then accelerated and the door shut? Or did they actually close the door and it was like, Hope we didn't lose anything when the door was open. I'm sure we're fine. Okay, at least the kiddo seems okay, but that's... Yep, that's probably going to get some Child Protective Services calls. A friend of mine got into an accident recently in wet conditions from someone stopping and turning from the outside lane. The police sided with the lady at the time, but the Dashcam shows otherwise. This is why I recommend Dashcams highly, because it can save your ass. Right? I hope he, like, took her to court or something, got her on perjury, like my dream. All right, so he's about to pass, and she's gonna make a right turn right in front, right? That's definitely what's gonna hand. Yep, nice job. That's a bummer. At least you were able to get out of it being your fault, because she definitely made an illegal turn. Fix that for you. Oh, where do we see this one? Again, I don't think it was on Idiots in Cars. I think it was on another subreddit. But anyway, it's just... In case you haven't, though, it's beautiful. Just lined it up perfectly. Bravo. You did what all of us have wished for a very long time that we could do to someone. And then the person will never know that it was the person next to them. Anyway, that's it for the last month of Idiots in Cars. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked, or if your blood pressure rose while watching it. Subscribe if you're not already. There's a playlist in the description if you want to catch other Idiots in Cars videos, or just watch all the videos on the subreddit. And you can get the merch for another, I don't know, a little over a week. 8 days or so. Represent.com/CaptainSparkles, link in the description. I'll see you next time.